We didn't come here for music. We came here to be in relationship or develop relationship with each other. And the thing that impacted me the most is getting to hear people's stories. I feel like we are all extensions of the pages of the Bible. So we get to read about Paul's experience with Christ, how he walked with Christ, how he experienced Christ, John's, Matthew, Mark, Luke, Ruth's, all those people. And we get to read it and see it from a distance. But it's different when I sit and talk with other people and find out how God has proven himself to be faithful in their lives. And seeing their transparency and vulnerability as they share their stories has been, I live for that stuff. And so I'm so grateful it was happening here.
We're like just kind of having like a moment in the studio, and we were just like sharing things that we were going through, and it kind of opened my eyes. I was like, okay, it's not really about just the music, it's not about just the creating, but it's about moments like these to where we all can connect with each other.
For me, growing up, I experienced this high level of trauma. So my whole life, I've wanted to receive a high level of God's presence. When I was 14, I attempted suicide. And getting my stomach pumped and going through this process of shame. It was my life's mission to never speak about that. But then I realized I'm probably not the only person who has experienced this. God is calling us to bring out our stories, because if the darkness can be exposed to the light, it will no longer have power over you.
Vulnerability is so hard because it can be the birthplace of the most shameful thing that you've ever experienced, but it can also be the birthplace of something, the greatest moment and launching pad for your life and doing the will of the Lord. I saw people in this space be extremely vulnerable and them win the victory. And it's so inspiring to me.
This experience allows me to pour from a full cup. I feel like my cup is full. This experience has given me a desire to want to give in ways that I haven't before. And to me, that is something beautiful, something new, something exciting. Hymnal Records created a safety net for me to finally just rest for the first time in a really long time.